Hello everybody, welcome back to Police Simulator Patrol Officers. In this one we're going to be rolling around in the Crown Victoria. Showed you this guy's a couple times. We are going to cruise around in this and see what we can find. We're going to continue the traffic stuff. I know I said that I was going to change it up. I lied. So I'm a shitty person. I lied. Whatever. Get over it. We're going to continue the traffic stuff just because the callouts tend to get stale, I guess. And it's just because, and I know, I'm being patient with the developers. They're just like everybody else. They're working on some stuff behind the scenes, both to pretty the game up and also to add more content. So I'm trying not to get frustrated with that portion of it, but we need to get some other callouts in the game. I feel like we're due. This is a one-way. Let's give that a U-turn. I feel like we're due. We're due for another, maybe set of callouts that are in the game. We're due for maybe some gun violence if we can get there, and even maybe a pursuit or two for the police officers to do in their cruisers. Because I want to be honest with you right now, there is no threat to my life as a police officer in the game. Like, there's no threat to my life. I don't have to worry about dying. The only thing that's happened to me in which I got injured is I walked out into traffic and got hit by a car. That is it. There's no threat to you as the player. You hold all the cards. And I feel like we're due for something else. So that's what I'm hoping for. I know right now it kind of sucks. The headlights aren't working on any of the cars. They do know about that bug as well. I know I have personally submitted that bug, so they do know about that. But we're going to get out on patrol. Enough about the game. We're going to get out on patrol and see what we can find out here. Alright, so I'm seeing this van, and I'm just watching him drive. It looks like the tail end of that van is swaying back and forth just a little bit, and he just ran that red light. So we're going to go ahead and light him up. I'm suspecting a DUI at this point for this van operator. So we'll go chat with him, and then we'll probably end up pulling him out of the vehicle and seeing what's going on real quick before we get up there. So the owner has an expired ID, some drug possession in his past, and no gun permit. Let's get out and we'll go have a chat with this individual. Oh, we gotta put our hat on here, turn our flashlight on. Let's just go have a chat with him, see what's going on. What's the reason for the speed or the poor driving, and then obviously the red light. You can go around, lady, your loud ass car. See what's going on. Hello, sir. Grab your driver's license. The reason for the stop is the red light that you just blew through right in front of me.
I stopped you because you blew through a red light.
I'm in a real hurry. I'm sorry.
Where are we in a hurry to there, pal? Where, and you're slurring. You just coming from a bar? Did you just kill your girlfriend and you're in a hurry to get out of the area? What do we got going on here? Chief.
Let me have a look at your ID and insurance card, please.
Sure. Here you go, officer.
Let us see. Gabriel Robinson. So it is the owner. He is expired. His insurance is good. And I do smell alcohol. So we're going to go ahead and pull him out of the car.
Please exit the vehicle and step to the sidewalk.
Hi.
We're looking for, while he walks to the sidewalk, any signs of impairment. Doesn't look like he's walking funny. Seems to be walking fine. We will go ahead and get a breathalyzer on him for alcohol.
I'm just taking a sample to see if you've been drinking and driving.
All right, and he is just under the legal limit. And in this game, I'm not allowed to arrest him or I get in trouble. So we have to let him go, even though he clearly should not be on the road. You can smell the alcohol. We see the driving issues. Wow. Okay. Well, he is just under. Because the game tells me to, I will let him go, but I'm curious if I can get him for... We're gonna give him a ticket for the light,
I will
for
now
sure.
fine you between
He just did
$120
that
and
with me sitting right
$250
behind
for
him.
driving through a red
Just
light.
blatantly
Why does
drove
it
through the red
cost
light
so
without
much?
even bothering to stop. And, we're gonna get... Well, you know what? We'll hit him with a ticket for the expired ID as well.
I will now fine you between $75 and $100 for carrying an expired ID.
Why does it cost so much?
I don't remember the exact date, but it was at least 8 months ago. Being that we're in, where are we? We're in August, which is 8, and his ID was dated in 2019, so he's at least 8 months past his renewal. We will go ahead and give him... What I just said made no sense. He's enough past his renewal. Whatever. Screw him. You're getting tickets. And drive the hell home, because you are
All clear. You're
cocked,
free to go.
my guy.
Stay safe and have a great day.
I just can't arrest you without getting in trouble. So be careful. We might have to do evening patrols until they can fix the lights, because that is bugging the crap out of me. Oh boy. What in the world is happening there? Okay. Alright, we will leave him be. Maybe he's just gonna sleep on the side of the road there. Through his roof. I don't know. Get out on patrol, see if we can find some DUI arrests tonight. Alright, while we are stopped at this red light, we'll go ahead and run the plate in front of us and see what comes back on that. So that typically means that the driver has a expired license, or I'm sorry, a fake license. We wouldn't know that sitting back here, so we're not going to pull them over. We'll let them continue. And that car looks good. Yeah, so we won't hassle them about something that we technically wouldn't know unless we stop them. Let's see. Oh, we might have a brake light out here on this van. He's going 35 and a 25 also. So let's go ahead and pull him over for the speed. We have the speed indicator down in the bottom left-hand corner, and that pacing speed, if you need to rewind it, you can. Right above our cone here, it says 0 miles an hour with a yellow stripe. That's actually a pacing cone. And that tells me how fast the car in front of us is going based off of our speed. So we've stopped him for his speed, and I believe his brake light is out also.
Hiya.
Let's see. Yeah, we had some visual damage. Oop, put that away. Some visual damage to the brake light there. That's not working. His car is also invalid. So let's go have a chat with this individual who's got a heaping pile of shit wrong with him. But we're gonna stop him for the
reason I pulled you
speeding.
over is because I clocked you on the radar speeding.
Oh, I wasn't aware of any speed limit.
We weren't. No, that's because. What? Bro, there's a speed limit.
I'd
You're
like
on
to
the
see your
road.
ID and car insurance, please.
You dum-dum.
Here you go, officer.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I'm sorry. What is your name? And whose ID is this? Because this ain't you, homie. Why don't you step out of the car?
I'd like you to leave your car and go to the sidewalk.
So he's gonna go to jail. That's not his ID. That's not him. So he's gonna go to jail for that. First things first is we want to Tell him why he's being cuffed, and it's for the stolen ID.
I have to arrest you for carrying a stolen ID.
That ID he just gave me is not his. We would never have to verify. I mean, I guess we could verify. However, I think there's a law in most states where you can't actually be carrying somebody's ID on your person. I'd have to fact check that, but I'm pretty sure that is true. We're also going to hit him with a warning for his broken taillight.
I'm going to leave you with just a verbal warning.
He was going 10 over for the speed, so
Thanks,
we
officer.
won't hit him too hard on that either. We're going to give him a warning on his
I'm not
speeding.
going to give you a ticket. I'm just going to leave you with a verbal warning this time.
What a relief.
However, he is getting
Thanks,
a
officer.
ticket for his expired reg because the registration. You know what? He gave us her registration. Hold on. Let me go look at that again. Is it 8 Paul Victor Edward 04? Okay. Yeah, here we go. There he is. Because he doesn't have an ID. Okay. So he is going to get hit with the registration expiration because that expired. That's going to make me go look at it again. I want to say it was August. Did I see August there? April. Close enough. It's far enough away. He's going to get a ticket for his expired license plate.
I have to fine you for having an expired license plate. It will cost you between $50 and $250.
Really?
Really?
That is so much money.
It's not. It's not. You got anything
I
on
have
you we
to
need to
search
know
you.
about? You're
Kindly
just gonna poke
cooperate
me,
with
stick
me.
me, hurt me. And if you bring any contraband to the jail, you're probably gonna catch another charge. Switchblade. That would have been considered poke me, sir. Let's go ahead and we'll call a transport
Backup
for him.
requested to take a
I really
suspect
want to
into
get
custody. I
more
repeat, backup requested.
Understood. The closest available unit will be dispatched
more
to your
different
location.
scenarios in this video. So we'll have a transport van come pick him up, and they are arriving now. Go ahead and search the car. There they are. They will come grab him in a second. No kidding. Nothing in there.
All right, partner. I'll go ahead and take the suspect into custody.
Oof.
Don't
Shaky.
resist and get into the police van.
There we go. Another switchblade. Let's get a couple on him. I don't know if we can check this. Check that side too? No, it's just the one side. That would have been kind of silly, but I don't know. I've seen weirder things in this game, I suppose. Give this call for a tow.
I have a vehicle here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
There's the tow truck, so we'll wait for them to get in the back of the... We'll walk with him, which is an officer safety thing. Get him in the back of the van, and, okay, there we go. Wait for him to pick up this car, and we will get back out there. Come on. What happened? How did he get back? You know what? I don't care. We will get back out on patrol then, and they can figgity unfuck themselves. That'll work. I'm just getting behind this car here, and I am noticing a little bit of that sway that we saw earlier there with that car previously. That ended up being really close to a DUI. This would be considered, you know, suspicious or dangerous driving, however you'd want to phrase it, as they are swerving kind of all in their lane. They haven't actually left the plane, but it's very unnatural behavior you wouldn't expect to see. So we'll go ahead and pull them over. Check them for some sort of DUI impairment and go from there. Go ahead and take a peek at that registration while we walk by. Seeing August of 21, so we're good there. Let's have a chat with this individual. Kind of looks similar to the guy that we talked to earlier. See what's going on. He is doing some noticeable swaying here, so.
The reason why I stopped you is because you crossed the white line.
I was hoping it wasn't so noticeable.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
And we do smell alcohol. That'll be enough for us to get him out of the vehicle, but let's see who we're
I'd like
talking
to see
to
your
first.
ID and car insurance, please.
Here you go, officer.
Alright, so his ID is valid, his insurance is valid. So based off of what I'm seeing, totality here with his slurring words, his alcohol I can smell, his driving, and just his overall appearance of him kind of swaying back and forth. We're gonna go ahead and ask him to...
Goodbye.
No, stop! Don't go anywhere. Stop. 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 Oh, god damn. This guy is definitely drunk. So stand by one moment while I pull him over again, because I'm an idiot and I pressed the wrong thing. Hey, it happens. It's a scroll wheel, you know? It happens. Sometimes you just press the wrong thing. It doesn't mean that a crime still isn't being committed that we have to investigate. It's all right. Let's go chat with him again. It's gonna be the suspicious driving again.
I stopped you because you were weaving back and forth across the road.
Which he
Maybe
was
that
still
one gear
doing.
was already a little too much.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
Sorry.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
Please step out of the vehicle and walk to the sidewalk.
Let's see, again, we're gonna watch for different things within his walking that may indicate that he is drunk. He's kind of head's bobbing quite a bit. That could be just how he walks, but overall to me he does seem like he may be impaired. So we'll get that alcohol
Kindly
test on him.
cooperate as I collect a sample
See
to
what
see
that
if you're
says.
drunk.
And he is gassed. 0.11. So we'll be taking him into custody for alcohol.
I have to arrest you for DUI.
Please, no.
We're gonna search him, call a transport for him, and we will search his vehicle, see if maybe we can come up with some human teeth.
I have to search you. Kindly cooperate with me.
Alright, so we got 3 switchblades on this guy, so he's up to no good.
Backup requested.
Okay,
Take the
and call
suspect
that
into custody. I repeat, backup
Transport
requested.
vehicle.
Copy that. The nearest available unit will be sent to your current location.
And we will conduct a search on his vehicle, see what we can find here. Alright. Search the trunk. The driver's side. Nothing of note there, and that is it. So let's go ahead and we'll call a tow truck.
I have a vehicle here for towing.
And we
Can you send
will-
a tow truck to my current location.
Tow truck will arrive at your location shortly.
This isn't something that I do a lot either, and maybe our next episode will be just that, but there's a lot of violations as far as cars being parked where they shouldn't be, and you know, a lot of traffic ticket issues. And I'm seeing one here. This is an issue. You can't park your car on the sidewalk like this. So while we're here, we'll go ahead and issue a parking ticket for something, because it double clicked without me even giving them a parking ticket for it. We'll
Dan,
call
you
a
send
tow
a
for it,
truck to
because
my
it
current
should not be
location.
there.
I have a vehicle here that needs towing.
Negative. Your location
And
is
they won't be able to
currently
take care of it now, but they will come take care of it. And it appears that there is an issue with the transport vehicles, which is new. I did not know that was the case, so we will not be using those anymore until they fix that. I mean, there is bugs in this game, guys. There's bugs in every game. Granted, they should have probably figured them out by now, and they should probably, you know, focus a lot more time on the bugs. But we also have other issues too. The content is going to become stale. So they'll have an immaculate game, but their content will be stale. So it's like, where's that balance within having a game like this? And I think that's just what they need to find, and I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll find it. And check this plate while we're sitting right behind it. It looks like the owner of this car may have an expired driver's license. It's a good reason for a stop. We will, because if it is the owner, he should not be operating a vehicle. And it's his vehicle, so we'll go ahead and stop it and check with him, see if it's him that's driving. Ah, these lights issues, man. It's so annoying. Because clearly, every single car that's on the road should have their lights on, and they just don't. What in good heavens was that? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, the traffic stop's gonna have to wait because we have to deal with this accident. Holy crap. I don't even know what that was. That was just terrible driving on their part. Let's see, can we get a cone here somewhere? You're gonna have to go around there, pal. I'm looking for where I can put a cone. I don't know if I can. Might be this stretch of road may be just a bit too short for any sort of cone to be placed. It's an intersection. Okay. Let's, I thought she just hit a pedestrian, didn't she? Oh, he's still in his car. Oh, I can already tell you guys that this is gonna be a messed up scene. Okay, well, let's just do it.
Let me hear what you saw.
I was in control of my car the whole time.
Are you sure? I just watched you come barrel-assing through that intersection and smash into somebody.
I'd like to see your ID and car insurance, please.
Here you go, officer.
Here you go, officer. Olga. Jesus. Okay. If that's your real name. Looks like you are all set. I do smell some alcohol, though, so you're going to be put through some field sobriety testing.
I'm just collecting a sample to check if you've had any alcohol while driving.
Looks like you have had a little bit, just under the legal limit, 0.7079.
I'm just collecting a sample to see if you've used
Hopefully
any
you have
drugs
some
while
drugs
driving.
on you so that I can take you to jail. And you do. You are driving under the effects of amphetamines. So you're going to be going to jail for that, which is good for the person that you hit.
I have to arrest you for driving under the influence of narcotics. Please cooperate and step to the sidewalk.
What?
What? Yeah, you heard me. Anything on
I
you
need
is
to
going to
do a
poke me,
search
stick
on
me,
you to
hurt
see
me.
if you're carrying anything illegal.
And some marijuana. Okay. Go ahead and step to the sidewalk. I don't... It's annoying. I can't talk to this person. And he didn't get out of his car. So let's give her an accident. Let's just get this car towed. Let's take some pictures. Then maybe if we can get this car towed. We can interact with the other two operators. So let's get the pictures of this vehicle that we need. She's going to jail anyways, so she doesn't really need the car. So we will call a tow truck for it. See if we can get it out of here. I have a feeling it's gonna break though.
Send a tow truck to my current location.
Oh, perfect. It didn't. So we will be able to get a tow for that, and then we'll be able to talk to the female. And there's the tow right now, so that's good. We will just hang out on scene for a couple minutes here while they hook up to the car and remove it. Kind of parked in the crosswalk here, but it's quite the scene. Not really, I guess. Not really that entertaining. I'm hoping to talk to this woman because I feel like she should be on the ground. Yeah, look at her. She is hurt. So maybe we can get her some help.
I have a person who's been injured requesting an ambulance.
You know what? I feel like this guy is not too interested in leaving his vehicle. So let's see if we can get some other interviews with some of the other people around.
Can you describe what you saw?
I wasn't there when the accident happened.
Okay, well, why are you
can
standing
leave
here
now.
watching
Have
me
a great
then?
day.
Get out of here. Continue on with your day,
Let me
pal.
know what you saw.
Sorry, officer. I was looking at my phone when I heard the
Dude,
crash.
go away then. Nobody
All right,
wants you
free to
here.
go. Enjoy your day.
We'll find something else to do, idiot. Alright. I can try to, like, get this guy to stop.
Hey, pull over to
I
the
just
side
don't,
of the road.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen. So we'll give an accident report
Please
here.
take your accident report.
Are you serious, officer? This report is useless.
You're useless. And we will, we'll transport
Please
this
proceed
girl.
with me to the police car. Watch your head.
Go ahead and read her rights on our way to the precinct. Let's find the closest one. Oh, right next door. Perfect.
Right to remain silent. Any statement you make may be used for or against you in a court of law. You have the right to have a competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice. And if you cannot afford the services of a counsel, the government will provide you one. You understand these rights?
Even if you say no, I don't really care. Come on, dirtbag. Sounds like you need to get into a
Time
good
to go to the
rehab
police
program.
precinct cell.
Get her booked in here. Find her a comfy one today. Let's toilet looks relatively
here.
clean. Give her that one. Stay here. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Alright. Back to it. These streets ain't gonna protect themselves, am I right? Alright, so I am observing this vehicle here, kind of doing the same sort of stuff that we saw earlier with the early two vehicles. Kind of that same swaying left and right type of thing here. Look at it here. You'll see it better when we get into a lane here, but just kind of, the back end of the car just kind of sways in and out. I believe that is... Whoa! You know what? The DUI is more important. That car was super loud. Let's go ahead and light them up. I believe this person's impaired. we're gonna have a chat with them and figure out if that's the case. Hello, ma'am. Just pulling you over for some driving habits that I'm seeing.
I've pulled you over because you're swerving across the road.
I was probably a little too deep in my thoughts. I'm sorry.
Deep in your thoughts while you're driving. You're also swaying a little bit here while you're just sitting in the car.
I need to see your driver's license and registration.
Can I get your license and registration?
Sure,
Let's see. Alright. I don't know. I think she's drunk. I'm seeing some signs of impairment just based off of how she's driving. The fact that she's currently sitting there. We'll get her out. We'll take a look. Take a look at her breath and see if she is intoxicated. We'll also watch her walking. And she does kind of seem a little on edge here as she's walking over to the sidewalk, a little off balance. So this may have been a good DUI stop here. We'll take a look now.
Please cooperate peacefully while I take a sample to check if you're drunk.
And she is well over the legal limit of 0.08. She's a 0.113. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take her into custody for the alcohol.
The reason why you're under arrest is because you were drinking and driving.
Please, officer.
And we will go ahead and search her like normal and
cooperate for a search
tow her
procedure.
car away. And just some pot.
Please
I'm not really
proceed
worried
with me to
about
the
that.
police car.
We'll set her in the back of the car for now while we search her vehicle and see if we can find some teeth.
Please get in the car.
I might start a teeth counter in the top left, or top right, and see as the video goes on how many teeth we get through the video. It always amazes me that there's teeth in some. Okay, we're up quite a bit of pot here. 1.2 ounces, 1.5 ounces total. Two switchblades. I'm gonna start a teeth counter. Whenever we get teeth, I'm gonna put it in the top left. Quite a bit sometimes. Quite a bit. Another switchblade. Some cucumbers. Cucumbers aren't gonna be good by the time she gets to them, but we'll leave them in the car. Some more pot. Maybe I should start some counters for those. Let me know in the comments if you think that I should start counters for some of the things that I get. You know, how much pot we find, how many switchblades we find, things of that. Because sometimes it could be a pretty big number. And to cap it off, we got a handgun, so this is definitely a good stop. The switchblades are always illegal, and I don't remember if she was even allowed to have. She wasn't even allowed to have a gun, so
I have a vehicle here
she
that needs
can't
towing.
have that.
I need a wrecker at my current location, please.
Let's go ahead and get a wrecker
It will be with
for the car. Should be pulling up here any moment. They may be, yeah, okay. They're at the light back there. We can run some normal traffic stuff here. Take a look at these cars. Take a look at the meters. There's an expired meter right here, so we'll go ahead and write a ticket for the expired parking meter. You see the meters right there. It says expired. It says expired on this side. Registration on that one looks good. No issues there. There is a car over here that is parked in the wrong direction. That is actually illegal. You cannot park cars this way. So it is parked the wrong way. And the tag is valid, so we will just be issuing the one citation for the way that they've parked the vehicle, which is in the wrong direction. This becomes a hazard when you go to pull back out onto the road, that's all. And we will find the closest police department, which is right around the corner. Gotta love that. And we'll actually do it on the cars, because this game has a magical way of miscalculating where you want to go. And we will get back in our patrol car.
You have the right
Do
to
a
remain
quick
silent. Any statement you make may be
Rights reading to the suspect.
You have the right to have a competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice. And if you cannot afford the services of a counsel, the government will provide you one. Do you understand these rights?
Well, do you? Do you understand them? Do you understand these very simple rights that all men are allowed to have until they screw things up and they lose them? Do you understand? Do you understand? So let's pull in here. She's on that side, so I kind of have to park in the middle in order to get her out. So let's do that. We'll bring her in.
I'm taking you to our
And
precinct cell now.
might do it. I'm hoping we get some updates for this game pretty soon because it is a very entertaining game, to play. I love playing this game. Just the only problem is it does tend to get
All right, time to
stale.
get in.
You can't play it all the time. It does get kind of stale. It does get kind of old, so may have to switch up our content here pretty soon. I don't really know where I want to go with it, but we'll see. I'm enjoying this stuff, so we'll do quite a bit more of this before I make any decision like that. And who knows, maybe we'll get an update. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. I really appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch these. I hope you're enjoying them as much as I'm enjoying making them. And I think next video we are going to roll in the SUV. So stay tuned for that one, and we'll see you in the next one.